Well, all right. Let me see if I can get this going right. Well, all right. This is our first educational video on Mastiff Diaries. This will be posted, Mastiff Diaries. I will reshare it on the Facebook page, Bella Vista English Mastiffs, and on the YouTube channel, Bella Vista English Mastiffs. So one of the things that we do here is, I'm going to grab my knives 1 second. A little sidetrack there. Open it and drain it?
Yeah.
Well, all right. So here, one of the things that we like to feed our dogs, we feel that it's good, it's a good building nutrient, is beef kidney. This here is cartilage. It's very, very good for your dog. There is chambers. You can cook it all without cutting it up first. I choose to cut it up first so that I can get it in little bites. We cut carrots and I add blueberries. I could add a little bit of rice, but let me see. Can you tilt this camera down? So we'll talk a little bit. It's, you know, it's like anything else. Any living thing needs sometimes other nutrients that they're getting in their normal everyday food. So we do feed a good quality kibble. And right now, the little more down. Tilt it down. Yep, down. Yep. Good. All right. So we do like Diamond Naturals large breed puppy. I will tell you that Retriever High Pro also has upped their game a lot with no recalls over the years. What you're looking for is high protein for building these giant breed Mastiff puppies. So, how beautiful. That beautiful cartilage. This is how I did it. You, every one of my dogs get this. If you're getting a puppy from us, your puppy before he goes home will be getting this. So we start at 4 weeks with mush. We will soften up either the Diamond Natural large breed puppy or the Purina large breed puppy and make a mush. And then your puppy gets green tripette, beef heart, beef kidney, not all at the same time, of course. We alternate. And so this doesn't take long. Now, the kidney is a filter. So you do want to sort of cook this up, make a nice brine. The dogs devour it. They love it. And I do feed the beef heart. Again, the beef heart does look like this as well. Any grocery store, should carry this. This big chunk right here costs me like $3 and something cents. So what you'll find in this beef kidney, the nutrients are vitamin B12, 11.46%, riboflavin, 168%, vitamin A, 47%, vitamin B6, 52%, iron, 58%, and selenium, 202%. So, very, very good nutrients for your giant breed dog. We love it for the Mastiff because what we're doing is building muscle. So Gage does weigh 255 pounds, Patton weighs 257. But you have to understand, you don't see my dogs in person, how tall they really are, how long, and the bone structure. So the weight of my dogs is not excessive because of that, the body type and body structure. So what we're doing here is all these good things I feed my dog, and you can do this overnight and leave it in the fridge for your dog, and then just take it out, take a handful of this, a handful of that. And so what you're doing is you're building muscle. I know, Kiana, you love this, don't you, baby? You were raised on this. So the green tripette obviously has good nutrients as well. And from Petkind in British Columbia, Canada, I can get you the ingredient list on that. We're looking for high protein and the right amount of fat and all the ingredients that are necessary to building the muscle of your dog. Guys, this is so nutrient dense. In a world full of carcinogens and everywhere they walk and every place you take your dog, they can contract so many different things. Don't you want to build a nice, strong dog? The best bloodlines in the world are not going to protect your dog. In all the years I've been doing this, our dogs have never been sick. They've never bloated. They've never been sick. They still run and play and wrestle together. It takes literally the time I'm talking to you to cut up this beef kidney, and it's so nutrient dense. You know, all that good marrow, cartilage there is so good for anti-cancer fighting, has anti-cancer agents in it. And so I don't eliminate that. I don't know why anybody would. I think I'm pretty much the only breeder I know, to my knowledge, that's doing this. But this is great. Mixed in with kibble. Your dog will love you for it. And then, you know, like I said, you're building the dog. You want to build, build, build. And protect those joints, protect those hips. Look at all this. It's beautiful for your dog. So I'm not real eloquent. You'll find that out very quickly. Sometimes if I'm trying to get a lot of information across to you in a short amount of time so you don't get bored, I may jump around a little bit. You know, I might skip things I'm supposed to say, but it's because I'm trying to get you so much information. But when you see the pups that I've bred already, you know, they're home with our clients. Guys, this is what my clients are doing. It's why their dogs are so healthy. You start out with the best bloodlines, and look at this. Isn't this amazing? Then, can I have the pan? We're gonna go ahead and get a little brine going on that, okay? Nice, there, okay? And then I'll just go ahead and put a towel on top of that. I'm not gonna worry about that. And then I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna scoop up. These carrots have already been washed. Nice texture, wonderful. Carrots are loaded in vitamin A and good roughage and so good. You know, when you inquire about puppies, you should be asking, what are the health risks in the breed that I'm looking at? And then that brings you to why it's so important to find a breeder that does generational consistent genetic testing. Eyes, heart, kidney, thyroid. Well, everybody knows carrots are good for the eyes, so these are one of the things that we feed. You don't want to feed too much, but they do get their daily dose. So this is for all the dogs, not just one dog. I will cut this up and we will add it to just trying to get through this so I can get on to now in the solid gold green tripet from Petkind, I'll tell you what ingredients are in that. What's that right there?
That's the complete nutrition of the kidney.
Yeah, the complete nutrition of the kidney. Good thinking.
Well, it's quite a bit.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and read it? This is not hard. In fact, it's good for the arms, good for everything to know that you're taking such good care of your life, your best friend, your dog's life. This is why my dogs never get sick. You understand? I feed good. I mean, a bag of carrots is $1, right? I think I got the bigger bag. I think I paid $1.99. They like a little texture, so I'm not trying to get it really excessively small. You don't have to be precise. You don't have to be precise. It matters that you're doing it. You will feel so much more connected to your dog, and this is how we do it, you know? Everybody loves my dogs, but they don't realize, you know, we care so much about what they put in, we put in their body. We watch where product comes from. We like them to have the best nutrients. And this was not expensive. The beef heart was like, I don't know, $3. And the carrots were $2. Look, takes 2 minutes. I can prepare this the day or a couple of days ahead of time. All right, you want to go ahead and let's get this
Into
in the bowl?
oh, you want a bowl or in the pot?
Yeah, you can take that there. I'll take this here. Now it is a kidney, so I do cook it up a little bit, make a nice brine. There are, you know, liver and stuff like that. If you want to feed that to your dog raw, that's up to you. I'm not saying don't do that, but for me, these are filters. So here we feed good blueberries. Look at. These have already been washed. Ooh, Kiana, you want to get that? Beautiful blueberries. You can give a few to your children too. All right, look at that. This is gonna be so good for the dogs. Look at that. And it's so good and healthy for them. You don't want to give them cookies and biscuits and Dunkins and Timbits and all them things. Your dog is going to really thank you for good nutrition. Look at that. Beautiful carrots. You probably can get them locally grown wherever you live. This cost me $4. Less than $5. And look at that. I'll add the beef kidney to it. Now, watermelon's good, but I wouldn't give it in excess. You can give a little bit of banana. Banana's high in sugar, so I'd caution you to not use too much of that. Even too much carrots. You know, it can make them gassy. You don't want to do that. But when you feed your dogs correctly, and they have the right amount of protein and crude fats and the riboflavin and the iron, and then you mix it up with some probiotics, which every cup of good yogurt has active lactic cultures in it. Active lactic cultures. That's 1,000 milligrams of natural penicillin. That's why we give yogurt to children that don't feel good. You just want to make sure that whatever yogurt you're feeding has no xylitol. That's a sweetener. Xylitol. No xylitol, because that's not good. But you back it up with probiotics, and I promise you, your dog will love you for that. And our dogs are never sick. Gage is 7. He's never been sick a day in his life. Patton's 5, Kiana's 4, Holly's 5, so guys, feed them right. You wouldn't put garbage in your children. Don't put garbage in your dogs. Watch them sugars. You don't want them to be obese. You want, like our dogs are taller than the average Mastiff. They're more of a European Mastiff because our dogs were bred. They originated in England, and then Massimo Antacci took them from England over to Italy, where him and Emmanuel Asta and Antonio Fracassi decided to start breeding many, many, many decades ago. I think almost 50 years ago. So over them many years, they have weeded out and breeded out anything undesirable in the Mastiff. When you contact a breeder about their dogs, they should be telling you, an ill-bred Mastiff can cost you a lot of money, and purebred does not mean well-bred. AKC means nothing. It's just a registry. They take our money. They don't care if breeding dogs are healthy or not. Okay? So when you contact a breeder, you should know giant breed dogs inherently have health issues. That's what they should be telling you. So the breeder you want to go with is the breeder that believes in what we do, generational, consistent genetic testing, meaning the parents of your puppy, the grandparents, the aunts and uncles and cousins of your puppy have all been genetic tested. Eyes, heart, kidney, thyroid. And even the best OFA scores in the world are not going to protect your adult Mastiff against being sore if you don't protect them while they're young, while them, ligaments and everything are growing. You want to make sure for that first year and a half they're not up climbing on rocks and bales of hay and up in the back of your pickup truck. Build a ramp for $30, $40. You can probably recycle a lot of stuff you have right around your home. I love to recycle. There's a lot of things I do that, because, we love to recycle. So
That's the Petkind green
the
tripe.
Petkind beef tripe, thank you, Chris. The calorie, the analysis on it is crude protein is 11%, crude fat is 7%, crude fiber 5%, moisture 79.8%, ash 1%, omega 6 47%, which would be 0.47, omega 3 0.20, magnesium 0.015%, phosphorus 0.21%, sodium 82.90 milligrams over 100 grams, calcium 37.8 milligrams. So guys, you don't want to overfeed that stuff. You want a good kibble. We like Diamond Natural Large Breed Puppy, Purina Pro Plan, even Retriever Large Breed Puppy has really upped their game. And if you look over the years at what dog food companies have been recalled, no recalls. So that's really what you should be focusing on. Dogs can get cancer for a lot of different reasons. Maybe you're smoking around them. Maybe they're laying in a garage where there's fuel and gasoline and things they shouldn't be right next to. What are they licking? Where are they licking out of puddles they shouldn't lick out of? So, these are a lot of things that are just common sense, but we just want to tell you, I spent $5 and my dogs are going to love this. The beef kidney was $3.29. The carrots were $4, and I think the blueberries were $1 something. So a little over $5. And look how amazing. My dogs are going to love this. I do it, and you can do it too. Leave me any thoughts or comments down in the comments, and let me know what you want to see. Again, we are on Bella Vista English Mastiff's Facebook page, Bella Vista English Mastiff's YouTube channel, where we just show off our dogs and play with our dogs and show toys. Every day we're going to try and do a different video for you about products that work and products don't, and the way to keep your Mastiff healthy. It all starts with the best genetics. That's what it all starts with. Well, you guys have a great day. Thank you for joining me.